Okay, let's go. Okay, whoa. Yeah, I do love that. That actually does look pretty awesome. What's these things? You know what I'm gonna do? The saddlebag. Replace these. Replace some of that stuff. Sort. Nope, don't want to start anything. Sort. There we go. There we go. Okay. Things should be looking alright there. Hey there, everybody. Arlos again here with some more Final Fantasy XIV. I believe it's 14. Yes, Final Fantasy XIV. Apparently, I don't remember the game I'm playing. Final Fantasy XIV. Very excited for this because we're going to be starting the next raid, the Omega raid, which I'm kind of excited about. So this is an 8-man raid. So again, if anyone wants to join me, again, don't know how long the story is going to take. Might take a little while, but we'll find out. Kind of excited to get that into that. Also, my gear is a little bit different because the end of last episode, we got some of the augmented gear from the tombstones. So hopefully we can do a little bit of more, get more of those and get more of that stuff. Hey there, Welder. Hey, Operation High Jump. Hey, Andrea. Hey, Revan. Oh, hopefully everyone's having a great, awesome, amazing day. I know I am doing pretty good today. Having a good Thursday today. Oh my gosh. Sometimes I forget what day of the week it is. It's weird. But yeah, good Thursday so far for myself. Woke up, watched some stuff that comes out on Wednesdays and Thursdays, and yeah, it's a good day so far. Excited to be playing some Final Fantasy XIV. Hey, Drazor. Omega. Yeah, I'm kind of excited for this one. I looked up a little bit about Omega, and it looks like should be interesting. So, did I miss a stream yesterday? Yeah, Operation. I didn't have a stream yesterday. Unfortunately, just was not able to get one going. Just having one of those days where I wasn't able to. But I should be. My plan is to replace the Star Wars stream that was supposed to be yesterday on Saturday at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So I will be streaming, yeah, Final Fantasy today, Final Fantasy tomorrow. Saturday will be Star Wars: The Republic, and then Sunday, Guild Wars 2 officially turns 10. They've been kind of celebrating it all week, but Guild Wars officially turns 10 on Sunday. So my plan is to stream a bunch on Sunday. So very excited for that. For some Guild Wars 2 10-year anniversary stuff. So I'll be running around, probably focused on doing some of the achievements. And if you guys want to join me in-game for that, that'll be fun. Also, yeah, I'm going to be doing the Omega raid. I think I saw the Wedge, right? Yeah, Wedge is over here. And then, yeah, and yeah, Revan, Guild Wars 2 is officially, as of Tuesday, on stream. On Steam, which is pretty awesome. I've downloaded it on Steam. I haven't actually done anything with it yet, but it is officially on Steam. I've also noticed that you can buy the expansions and everything on Steam. I'm not sure exactly how that works if you already have an account, but I'm guessing, like most things, if you do something through Steam, it's tied to like your Steam account. So I'm not 100% sure how that goes down, but I haven't looked that up yet. But yeah, really excited seeing if we got a whole bunch of new achievements, especially if you're a new player. There's a ton of new achievements that is per character that gives you a whole ton of experience, which is pretty awesome. But yeah, I'm excited to play some Final Fantasy. How many tombstones? You're older than Guild Wars 2? I kind of hope so. Guild Wars 2 is only 10. Guild Wars 2 isn't that old. So yeah, 10 isn't very old at all. I think with Steam you start fresh, you can't use your current account with it. Oh, okay. You want to start playing Guild Wars 2 because you were getting angry playing Overwatch? I get that. I never got into Overwatch. I played the beta, and then I never ever did end up buying it. I've been tempted to when Overwatch 2 comes out to pick it up, but a bunch of my friends that were into it are slowly getting out of it and are saying it's not as good as it used to be. But I'm like, I love Bastion. He was just so cool. I love being like the tank guy. That's what I played in the beta a whole bunch. That was, gosh, that was years and years and years and years and years and years and years ago now. But yeah, are you 22? Yeah, definitely older. You're older than most MMOs then. 22. Gosh, that means you were, oh my gosh, I am an old man. I am an old man. Well, like Overwatch 1 repackaged. Yeah, I heard that like Overwatch 2, all it's really adding is, it's adding some new, I think it's like new PvE stuff, which I'm excited about because I love PvE stuff. And then like, I know Toronto's getting a map, futuristic Toronto, which makes me excited as a Canadian. I mean, they add a Canadian to a game, I need to play it. But yeah, it's fun until people start yelling at you. That's kind of what happens with all multiplayer, especially shooters. You get that a lot. I used to get that a lot when I played I played a lot of Rainbow Six Siege. You used to get people yelling for no reason, which was always fun and always entertaining. But you just kind of, I stopped caring. 2000s, baby. You're lucky when people forget. Oh my gosh, 2000. Oh my gosh. So old. I'm so old. Well, I am so old. That's all I gotta say. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. 2000s, man. All right, but let's get into this new update here, or not update, new raid, because yeah, after I finish the Omega raid, which hopefully I finish before I leave, because I am leaving on, well, before I go too crazy, I'll be streaming this week and next week, and then I'll be taking 2 weeks off of streaming, and then I'll be back on so I'll be streaming the 25th to 26th of August, the 1st and 2nd of September, and then I'll take the 2 weeks off, so 8th, 9th, no streaming, 15th and 16th, no streaming, but I should be back on the 22nd and 23rd of September, because I am going back home to see family and friends and stuff I haven't seen for a very long time, so very excited for that. Very, 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 very excited. Your brother got a new truck yesterday, so you're helping him put his toolbox yesterday. Oh, you put in the back of the truck? Awesome, awesome, awesome. Always a good thing to do. Your home country roads, yep, exactly. Most of the roads I'll be driving on are range roads. In Canada, we call them range roads and our country roads are dirt, gravel roads between small towns or range roads. So yes, I will be, I'll be going to a town of less than 5,000 people, I think. And then, that's where my parents currently live. In a small town. I'm excited. I haven't seen my nephews for a long time. A niece I've never actually physically met. So very excited. But yeah, let's, talk with Wedge here and get this going dead. Oh my gosh, I need more coffee. Gotta talk to Wedge here. Your girlfriend plays The Sims. Do I like The Sims? I own all The Sims. It's one of those games that, like, it's okay. I can't play it for long stretches of time. But Vanessa really enjoys it. Although she hasn't played it for a while because she was playing it a bunch and I'm like, I want to give it a try. And then I accidentally deleted over her save stuff. Oh no, it's because I reformatted my computer and there wasn't a cloud save. That's what it was. I did a reformat a couple years ago and she hasn't played it since. So hoping to get her into it. There's a bunch of new stuff for The Sims 4 that I gotta pick up, but yeah, I don't mind it. It's fun. It's interesting. It's entertaining. As you see. Okay. Oh my gosh. 37 inches? Oh my gosh, those are some big tires. She sounds like a nice person. No, I mean, the biggest thing about working out and stuff like that, even myself being an old man, like I really need to start doing that more. It's not such a bad idea to try to take care of yourself, like even if you're doing little stretches at home, little workouts at home, definitely not such a bad thing. I mean, when I came to school, came to Vancouver to go to school. I put on clearly the freshman 15, and I have not lost that yet. So I need to. I probably won't go to a gym because number one, gyms are expensive and dumb. But what I'll probably end up doing is just getting some little equipment at home and doing it myself. No, gyms aren't dumb. I got lots of friends that go to the gym all the time. It's just, I'm not that kind of person. But yeah, workout is your therapy, and I got lots of friends that love working out, throwing on some music. But I've been starting to do like just stretches and stuff at home and little workouts at home. Might pick up not huge weight sets, but little weight sets or something like that for me at home here. I know if I do end up going back to work, we've got a little gym at work that I might actually start using. But mostly I go for long walks and stuff like that. We go for walks every weekend, which is always nice. And then when I go back home, it's just gonna be running around like crazy. So I'll probably end up, really, with all the food I'll be eating, I'll probably end up gaining like 10 pounds. Oh my gosh. But either way, working out can be fun, even if you're just doing it at home. Little workouts at home, every little bit counts, right? And my biggest thing is I need to focus on making sure I'm eating healthier. You know, more fruits and vegetables, more veggies. Gotta make sure. I mean, growing up in Canada and especially in Alberta, you know, red meat was, meat was half your plate. I gotta change that up where like veggies are half your plate, and then meat's like a quarter, and then like the carbs are a quarter. So that's what I've been trying to do lately is eating a little bit less carbs and a little bit less meat and a little bit more veggies. Every little bit helps. But although I do love you don't know how excited I am to go back home just for the steaks. Oh, Alberta AAA steaks are the best thing ever. I can't give it up. Oh, I love it. It was just well, there was a point where, like, again, I'm rambling right now, where like I'd have like an entire like huge steak to myself like every night, because it was, I mean, dirt cheap up here sometimes, and it's just too much. It's too much. I gotta learn to cut down. My proportions are crazy. Even here, like, portion sizes are, I mean, nothing compared to you guys in the States. Your portion sizes are insane. Your portion sizes are insanely huge. But even here, sometimes the portion sizes when you go to restaurants and stuff like that, they're just too big. You just eat too much food. But yeah, sounds amazing. Oh my gosh, I've worked on so many. I mean, growing up in, again, small town Alberta. Well, the first things I did growing up in 4-H. That's what we have. I can't remember what it stands for, but it's like a farming thing where we raise our own cattle and stuff. So I had to go to an auction, buy my cow, raise it for 2 years, I think, and then I did everything from start to finish, from taking it to the processing plant and finishing it 100% myself, start to finish. There's such thing as too much steak. That is true. There 100% is. Don't worry, Takal. I've found that limit every once in a while. Oh. Lucky you found someone who's an amazing cook. I have too. Oh my gosh, Vanessa, it's amazing. She recently learned how to make sushi. We got a little sushi maker thing, so she's been making sushi, so which is really cool. But yeah, no, I love my steak. Also, hey, Takal, love my steak. You like your meat? Oh, see, I only did it once. I did it once because, again, it was one of those things like, even my dad kind of was. I didn't have to. I could have just sold it, but my dad's kind of like, you should appreciate where it comes from. You don't just go to a grocery store. My dad's like a farm guy. He grew up on farms his entire life. And some of my friends are, and like, my mom worked in a butcher shop for a while, so like, he's like, you should learn to appreciate it. So that's kind of what I did. I went from, I essentially bought it as a small cow, raised it, and then start to finish butchered it and put it in my freezer and ate it. Just I mean, I've told that story to some friends and they're like, oh my gosh, and I'm like, well, I appreciate where it comes from now. Yeah. And Andrea's saying nasty, but I appreciate, like, I know, like, where it comes from. I don't just do it because I don't just eat meat because I'm like, tasty. I'm like, I appreciate where it comes from. It felt more like, back in the day when do you need to know the value of cattle, though? is there, you buy it, that's it. Again, to call it perfectly fine. But growing up in a farming community where like you're driving down the road and all you see is cows, you know, it's just one of those things my dad wanted to teach me because I wasn't living on a farm. Unfortunately, I had allergies that popped up when I was about 4, so we weren't able to actually live on a farm. But I did spend lots of time on farms, but yeah. And then hockey. Farm life and hockey life. That was my life growing up. Small town. But yeah, it was an experience, but I mean, I have lots of friends that are like, ew, gross. Oh my gosh, how could you do that? And I'm like, well, where do you think it comes from? Like, it just doesn't just show up one day. And also, again, it showed me that when people complain about like mass-produced farms and stuff like that, I don't think they realize, well, especially in Canada, I don't know about the States so much, we don't really have that so much in Canada, is our animals are treated actually rather humanely. Even our chickens and stuff are rather humanely treated here, so yeah. Oh yeah, cows can get super expensive. Oh man, poor cow. But anyways, enough about cows. I love cows. Moo cows are fun. Moo cows. And some dairy farm. I worked on a dairy farm for a little bit too. My gosh, I've done everything. Oh man. So much fun. Alright. But let's get into talking with Wedge here and getting to Omega. Again, if anyone wants to join me, don't know how long it's going to take before we actually start actually fighting, but let's do this. So Wedge, how's it going? The Wedge wears an expression of a man at his wit's end. All right, so we've got kind of all of you guys here. So let's accept this. So Lunith, thank the gods you're here. We need your help. In case you haven't heard, we've set up operations in Relgar's Reach while we look for Omega. It's been decidedly slow going, I'm sorry to say, and we still haven't seen the blasted thing since it disappeared during the battle with Shinryu, which is not to say we haven't made any progress. We know now that it ended up in the Imperial's hands and that it was shackled with some very distinctive looking bindings when they found it. Obviously, only you know what could have done something like that, and the fact that the restraints were still functioning suggests it didn't shut down when the chief instructed it to either. Anyway, we are getting close to identifying Omega's whereabouts when we encountered what you might call a problem. Mayhap it would be best if you came to the workshop and saw for yourself. Of course. Of course. Okay, so where are we headed to? Speak with Biggs. Oh, they actually have a workshop here in the Reach. That's good. That's good. I was expecting to like have to travel somewhere. Uh-oh, what are you doing here? Surprised? Aye, so are we. Even brought in as a consultant, believe it or not. How many times do I have to tell you? You will play no part in this investigation. Your motives were dubious from the first, and nothing you have done since has served to make them any clearer. Out of necessity, I agreed to take part in Omega's activation, but that will be the extent of our cooperation. Passing judgment without due consideration, openly disparaging colleagues. Not very chiefly of you, Chief. I'll have you know that I'm a sensitive new recruit who thrives on encouragement. Oh gosh. Then I trust you thrive elsewhere when I encourage you to piss off. I will not have him on our roster, Jesse. Never mind anywhere near our work. His employment is to be terminated effective immediately. Just not very happy. Thing is, Chief, you've already paid him in full. It wasn't exactly a pittance either. 4/5 of what you get was the agreement. What? Okay, look, whatever disagreements you might have had in the past, the fact is we could use his expertise now. Let him earn his keep at the very least. I believe this. You claim me wholly justified. My wholly justified ventures represent an unsustainable risk to the ironworks, and then pay him a sultan's ransom in advance? Give me strength. It has been the way of it for a while now, on account of which we've had to put the investigation on hold. See, you really hope they take time to explain why there is such a variety of Garlean sizes. Oh, hey, the dragon. Is there... Yeah, I wonder why. Oh, some are just reskinned Elizans, some are humans, but lore-wise, you don't know. Maybe that's what it is. They're like a combination of humans and Elizans in their past. Maybe that's why some are super tall and some are super short. Maybe they have common ancestry. Okay, so let's let me know how it goes. I'm leaving. Let's investigate ourselves. Of course, we're going to investigate. So, tisk tisk. As much as I admire your enthusiasm, hero, you will not get very far without some brains to complement your admirable brawn. Happily, I am blessed with a suffrage of the former. From this moment forth, you shall be my chaperone. When the realm's savior watching my every move, I couldn't possibly make any mischief, which should surely serve to allay my employer's concerns. Forgive me, Lunith. This is not my intent to embroil you in this mess. I don't know, didn't even know you were here. Seeing as you are, though, I cannot deny that I would be glad to have you on board. The fact is, we are no closer to understanding the true extent of Omega's powers, and even if it was damaged during the encounter with Shinryu, it seems highly doubtful that we'll be able to disable it unaided. We have got as far as identifying its likely resting place, but I, for one, would feel a lot more confident about surveying the area with you around to deal with any unexpected surprises. Might I persuade you to lend us a hand once more, old friend? Do I have a choice? No, I don't. I accepted the quest. Then it's settled. Chief, we have a problem. The etheric concentration levels of the Yon are soaring. Our readings doubled for a moment, from one moment to the next, and by the time we went to check them, they doubled again. What? But that could only mean... Evacuate the site. I shall handle this matter personally. Big Swedge, Lunith, I need you with me at the Yon. In the south here, that's where we believe Omega came to rest. Okay. You know, we have airships. Why don't you just fly your airships and see where the giant hole in the ground is? That'd probably be the best way to find it, right? I'd assume. So, Jesse, hold the fort while I'm gone. And, if possible, continue surveillance from a safe distance. All right, Chief. Watch yourself out there. Oh, thanks. All the shrugging. I just say, stay and mind the shop, too? Oh. I love all this. Is shoulder shrugging the new nodding in this expansion? Oh no, I'm not letting you out of my sight. But before you fill the room with maniacal laughter, I want you to remember something. When you collected your inexplicably lavish fee, the Ironworks Creed became your creed. That's freedom through technology, in case you've forgotten, not supremacy. Though elegant ingenuity, breach this contract and I will have my pounds of flesh. I'm guessing it's supposed to be pound of flesh. But they just can't say anything normally. Alright. Oh, Andrea says that actually Garleans are all hero sized. The reskins ones aren't much reskins. Their other races pressed into service or from occupied territories or volunteering in some cases. Okay. But do they have the eye thingy on their head? That's a Garlean thing, right? Oh, yeah. The call said, yeah, the actual third eye ones. I don't remember. There's got to be. Is there a big difference in sizes between them? You would know more than me to call. You've been playing this for a whole lot longer. Alright, so we are going to head... Hey, look, there's this giant hole in the ground. I wonder if Omega could be there. Oh, Whoa, no, I'm probably gonna die here. Oh yeah, I can't die. Oh. but I got into combat. Right when I landed, I landed in combat. Ah, silly me. That was bad. Like how big Xenos is compared to the chair science. Oh, okay. I mean, maybe it's just a huge difference. Maybe it's not like, maybe it's just like a... They just have height differences because they have height differences. I don't know. Like, I'm like 6'2", but I have friends that are like 5 feet something. I don't know. Who knows? Science, magic. We'll just say magic. Magic. But again, it totally could be that, where are we going? Oh, I'm going the right way. Good. It could be that they, you know, they had crossbreeding with the elvish race. I mean, that's a thing that can happen, right? Actually, I don't know if that's a thing that can happen. I honestly don't know if you can in this game. Can the different races breed together? Yeah, clearly, I'm sorry, there's a giant hole here. How did you guys not notice this is where Omega was? Like, you can see that from your airships. But okay. Can I jump in it? I kind of want to jump in it. I'd probably die. And I guess, yeah, some of like the characters you run into are like huge, right? Some of like the bosses you fight are massive. And that's not just their armor, they're just actually huge. And they got the eye thing. Oh no. Oh, you can interbreed. Okay. It's rare though. Okay. Interesting. So what in the seven hells is going on here? A veritable sea of condensed aether. Precious has been busy. My precious. What villainy is this? Uh-oh. Oh, it's my dragon friend. I haven't seen you for a while, but now everyone can see you. Oh gosh. I'm not crazy. I told you guys I'm not crazy. In slumber sweet have I lain since my offspring's war with man did end, yet I could not choose but stir at this abhorrent stench. Have care, mortal, for within this great hollow lieth Omega. Told ya. Long have we known one another, our history spanneth eons and stars. It's a baby chocobo. Oh gods, what's happening? And like a snake dragon thingy. Oh gosh, what's going on? Run, chocobo, run. Can I help? Look at how cute it is. Look at it. Oh no, it tripped. Chief, get out of there. Oh, it was like a ghost thingy. Okay. You're not dead? Apparently not. It passed right through me, as if it was some sort of illusion. Tis one of Omega's creation. Omega's a weapon wrought in a place beyond reach of thy kind, capable of weaving aether into life. That serpent is yet unfinished, no doubt. Not that it would become a corporeal... Not that it will become a corporeal threat ere long. Okay, so it can create its own creatures? Omega can? Interesting. Here I thought it was just some kind of like robot thing. Well, whatever it's gone. Well, this peculiar thing remains. The little baby chocobo. Look at it, it's so adorable and cute. Although it doesn't look like the chocobos that we have in this world. Huh. Interesting. Quaw? Is that what it said? It looks like a chocobo. And who's like a chocobo? I'm thinking it's probably a chocobo. It is adorable. All right. And yes, the mask is a little meh. But I mean, it's what I got right now. I do eventually gotta go through and do all the glamorous stuff eventually soon. Yeah, it is. That's what I was thinking. I was trying to remember the name of it, but yeah, it does look like Chocobo Dungeon. Man, I haven't played that game. I think I got a copy of that game somewhere still. I haven't played that game for a very long time. It's so cute, though. Amazed to see it in this game like this, though. You can hide the headpiece, but I'd rather have a headpiece than no. I like having masks on my characters and helmets and stuff like that. So a little bit of hiding is better than nothing for me. Although, you know, maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that later tonight and get a nice glamour set. Because I do like the chest piece, and I do like the weapon. But yeah, the mask itself. 'Cause I mean, what else do I got? And again, please don't judge me. You know, that looks a little bit better. Not a fan of that. I could get a top hat and monocle. That's just a monocle. Interesting. I've got like a dunce hat I can put on. I like that. The one with the card on it. That's interesting. Oh, since this game only gives our character full facial expressions, of full helm doesn't work for you. Yeah, but I don't know why. I always like my characters with especially when I'm playing like MMOs and like action games and stuff like that. I want full face. I don't know. I'm weird like that. I think the call understands because you've got masks on your characters too. I like that. I like full mask stuff. But I'm silly like that. Even like for like the miniature games I play, I like characters with full masks on. As a caster main, you can honestly say we get the worst looking gear. That I've noticed that in most MMOs. It's like the light armor or like the casting armor usually is the worst out of all the armor. And like the tanks usually get the best armor. But maybe it's because I like big bulky armor. Maybe some people might love the casting armor in this game. So I'm glad there's like glamour, so like everyone can kind of wear what they want. Cool? Oh. The way it coos is unlike a chocobo. And it looks more like a stuffed doll to me. It's definitely a chocobo. Trust me on this. The one we Lalafels ride are all about this size, aren't they? They're a little bit bigger than that, I hope. I suppose. All right, let's go with chocobo for now. Hello. Thy mistress' blessings extendeth not unto this creature's soul, then? Very well. As this matter concerneth Omega, I shall speak with it in thy stead. Has Guild Wars gotten over the medium armor? Have a trench coat yet? Not 100% yet, but it has gotten better. There's capes in Guild Wars 2 now. You can actually have capes, which is neat. Which is interesting. The tanks have a lot. The capes are cool. Or no capes. No capes! I gotta watch The Incredibles again sometime. Okay, so, Lunan. Aren't you going to introduce us to your knowledgeable little dragon friend? Oh, this is my dragon buddy. We're best friends. I can ride him and stuff. What the Midgard Summer? Who fought and fell in the Battle of Silver Tier Skies? And here I was, content to be traveling in the company of just one legend with Without wishing to offend you, hero, the Father of Dragons does have something on you. You do not. That being relevant knowledge. There is much we could learn from him. Little and less is known about Omega's origin. It first appeared in records dating back to the Third Astral Era, before the Garlean Empire reached its zenith. The said records have but one thing to say: Omega activation successful. In the centuries that followed, the Garleans enjoyed rapid technological development, but there was nary a further mention of Omega until this capture of Bahamut. Its existence is a mystery among mysteries, a tale among tales. It was also assumed that the Garleans built it, and I have no reason to believe otherwise. But now, Midgard Summer. Again, every time I see that name, for some reason I think of the from Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, the Flushmith McGurr. The Flushmith McGurr? The device in that, and I love that, because I don't know. For some reason I think of that. Okay, tell us, and it's not even of our world. Okay. Let's call him Dragon Dead. Let's call him Dragon Dead. Best animated show ever produced. Yes! Incredibles was amazing. Just so. It haileth from another star. More than that, I will not say. Will not? Interesting. I have spoken with this being. It telleth of a strange plane beyond this hollow, wherein it did reside from the moment of its creation. For reasons unknown, it was ordered to fight. Yet being weak, it chose flight instead, and thus crossed over onto this world. Ordered to fight? By Omega? Why in the seven hells would it do that? To put its creations to the proof. If you would know more, go forth and look upon the truth with your own eyes. Wait, you're saying we should jump in? We have not to fear from the fall. The hollow hath became a portal into Omega's domain. Once there, this being shall guide you. Servant of Hydaelyn, fate biddeth me to Omega. If it be thine intent to pursue it, I shall lend thee my strength. Of course, let's go. Where's my super soup? Gosh, I haven't watched that in so long. I should watch that again. It's been a while. So you really can show us around inside that hole, can you? Yay, it's so excited. Look at how cute it is. Okay, so let me get this straight. Omega is not from this planet, right? Because each star is called a planet in this game, so it's not from this star. So it's created by different somewhere else. And came to this world in the Third Astral Era, and it can create creatures? Well, that's something. I know something at least now. Alright, let's speak with Sid. So, well, I doubt any of us imagined things would come to this, but the Father of Dragons has given us assurance. Let us take our investigation into the yawn. I've already apprised Jessie of her intent and instructed her to have our engineers on standby. Since we have no way of knowing what awaits us in there, I need you to be ready for anything. Are you? Alright, so let's, oh, this is a level sync thing. Okay, hunt for Omega. So this is like a kind of side mission thing. Yep, that's what he said. Okay. Just trying to understand something. Oh, hurry and get to Endwalker, someone might say. Yeah, please, no 100% spoilers. But, if Omega, I think you guys were saying that Omega, that has stuff to do with Endwalker and stuff, but we'll see. Alright, let us begin. Boop. Hi. Oh, I want that as a mini now. Thought Omega was going to be a cool mini, but now I want this Chocobo as a mini. Just jump in. I love that. Yeah, I'm glad no spoilers. You guys have been awesome with no spoilers, so thank you guys so much. It's been pretty amazing. Oh gosh, are we... What is this place? And what's wrong with us? I can see straight through me. It is true, we are very translucent. But you're not. Interesting. Welcome home, Alpha. Welcome, mortals. Oh gosh, we're now in Fallout, apparently. I'm Omega, and I've awaited your coming. I communicate with you now via one of my monitors. Hello? You stand in the rift between dimensions, where a vital experiment is presently in process. Your participation is appreciated. Please indicate your consent. Do I have to sign someone? Experiment? If you want our participation, you'll have to tell us a little more than that. Uh-oh. We're disappearing. Non-participating entities will be summarily erased. Please indicate your consent. I guess we don't really have a choice. It seems we can't even exist here without Omega's leave. I think it's fairly clear what we have to do, don't you? Alright, we consent. Yay! Little Chocobo is happy with us. Thank you for your cooperation. You are provisionally assigned to the Alpha Group. Alright, so we're part of the Alpha Group. Interesting. So, like, we're inside of a computer? Oh gosh, what's going on now? What the heck? This game just gets stranger and stranger. Interdimensional rift. So Omega's from a different dimension? Alright. Looks like some manner of tower. Or egg. Yeah, all these remind me is like, it looked like they'd be from the Fallout series, those little monitor things. Right? The aim of the experiment is to determine the mightiest being in creation. To that end, 89 candidates have been selected and recruited. They are grouped by dimension, matched by strength, and pitted against one another. That which you identify as a Chocobo is Subject Alpha, and you have been assigned to its group. This assignment is tentative, however, pending your assessment of your fitness to serve as fully fledged test subjects. Your combat capabilities will be evaluated shortly. Oh, this is definitely not where I thought this was going to be going. Oh, it's a little pocket dimension. Cool. Combat capabilities? You mean you want us to fight? That's what it did. Thanks for coming in. I know. Affirmative. A course shall be constructed for this purpose, through which you must attempt to fight your way. Your suitability will be confirmed upon reaching the Datascape test world beyond. Please note, however, the only entities with existential authorization may interact with objects in the rift. Of your number, only Alpha has this at the present. Before you may engage in combat, said authorization must be temporarily transferred to you. Blip, blop. Alright, so Omega can make its own little pocket dimensions, and we travel through that little portal thingy. That big purple portal thing. Someone finds this funny. An invitation from Omega itself. Not even I could have foreseen this. It is definitely not what I think this raid was going to be. So, we are accepting it, of course. It's preferable to summarily eraser. Eraser? As I'm sure you'll agree. Well, I mean, yeah, we don't really have a choice. But I do like the way they did the textures for this, this here. It's kind of neat. They did a good job with it. Alpha, was it? My colleagues and I are minded to participate in Omega's experiment. We will transfer your authorization to us. Yeah, do it. All right, I'm a real boy now. Existential authorization transferred. Subjects ready to engage. Please begin at your own convenience and proceed as directed. Oh, in Operation, you asked if I'd played other Final Fantasy games before. I've played basically all of them. I didn't really play 11. I played it a little bit. All right, so we duty commenced. No telling what awaits. Stay sharp. So where do we go exactly? It would help if there was a path. I think this floor moves. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I've played almost all the Final Fantasy games. I think of some I haven't really played. Now, do I remember them? That's another story altogether. It's different from the ones earlier. Yeah, this one's red. Take the lead, Lunith. We'll follow. It's literally called a level checker. I love this. Okay. It's invulnerable. I don't like that. Not good. It's protected by some kind of barrier. Oh, barriers are my specialty. I'll have it down before you know it. Chief, something's happening with the cube. Uh-oh. No, a white flame. So it changes into a life form and a hostile one at that. Okay. Flame. Oh, you're playing through Final Fantasy VI at the moment there, Andrea? That's what I want to play through again. I played that one a very long time. And it is still one of the better ones. I mean, 9 is still my favorite. I should play through 6 again. Alright. Another one, it seems they'll continue to spawn as long as the monitor is operational. Okay, Wedge, you gotta bring that shield then. Got a commission. The trick is to reverse the barrier's energy current? Oh, cool. Well done, Wedge. It leaves just the enemy. Okay, which enemy is it this time? Chief, the second cube is about to turn. Another white flame. I actually played through Final Fantasy, the first Final Fantasy on my NES. I plugged my NES to make sure it was working and stuff like that. I was playing a little bit of the original Final Fantasy on it. And it's so good. Oh, you're going 1 to 15? Playing a few for first time, most replays. Oh, that's awesome. That's actually not a bad idea. Maybe that's something I should do. Go through them in order. Only one you're currently playing is 14. No, Takal, are you skipping 11 then? I'm just curious if you're skipping 11. Or is 11 servers even still up? I'll give it a try. Hey, wait. Someone eager. Come on, let's follow. Let's go like that. I guess we relocate to the next point. Ooh, I love the look of this area. It's so mathematical. I like that. Maybe that's just me. Nope, not gonna suffer. No, gonna suffer through 11 as well? 11's still live? Oh. When you get to 11, to call, let me know. Maybe I'll join you in that endeavor. Just for funsies. Never did play 11. I think I played like a beta, like a free weekend one time, and that was it. Okay, more boxes. Dude, it counts since 2002. Is that how long the game's been out for? Yeah. Oh, don't know. Is that all of them? Looks like it. Look, another teleporter. Oh, you replay it every once in a while just to make sure the it's pay to play, right? Or is it like you pay once and you own it? Can't remember how that works. Or I can't remember if it's subscription based or not. Oh, it's still sub. Oh, it's sub based. Oh, you're still sub to it. Oh, you've been sub to it since 2012. Oh, or sorry, 2002. All right, we're almost there. Oh, it's a green one now too. Ludwig, I know what to do. I just break things. 20th anniversary. Oh man, it's as old as you, Welder. For holy. Yeah, there we go. You got 3 more of these boxes here. Oh gosh. Oh, so apparently if they're stacked on top of each other, they just make one larger creature. Oh, okay. You'll sub for a month every couple of years just because. Okay, that makes sense. Sorry, this isn't just a behemoth, it's a king behemoth. Okay, king behemoth down. I'm guessing that was like a big attack it was kind of building up there. Duty completed! Yeah, we win! Victory is ours. That was a nice quick little duty. Oh, instant kill attack, okay. Well, I'm glad I killed it in time then. That's our goal, the Delta Scape, if I'm not mistaken. What do you think is waiting for us in there? Omega said that it groups subjects by dimension. If the creatures we fought on the way here merely intended to separate the wheat from the chaff, it would seem certain that far greater challenges await inside the egg-like objects, our fellow test subjects, most like. But I am not certain what to make of that castle. Could it somehow be connected to the subjects? Little alpha guy saying, cool. Yeah. Hi. Alpha, but hold on a moment. Shouldn't either one of us, either one or the other of us be translucent? Subject confirmed to have arrived at the Deltascape. Analysis complete. Congratulations, you are approved for participation. Your strength places you at the self-same tier as Alpha, the feeblest and farthest removed from myself. Oh. Nonetheless, you are now fully fledged test subjects. Welcome, weakest of challengers. As corporal life forms, you need not undergo development within the test world. Instead, you may use this space freely. Not quite what I've chosen, but one must make do. Speaking of which, what is it we're supposed to do exactly? You are to enter Deltascape and defeat all test subjects within. Please note, however, that strength in numbers will not be acknowledged. There is a strict limit on how many entities may participate. Oh, 1, 2, 3. There's probably 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, maybe there's... Excuse me, more than 8. I thought it was 8, right? Only a small party may have existential authorization transferred from Alpha. Good luck. Bloop. So the eggs do contain our fellow test subjects. Just as I predicted, eh, Garland? Oh, it is 8? Okay, that's what I thought. It would have been kind of cool if there was just 8 glowing parts there to show the 8 players. Okay, before we turn our thoughts to the Deltascape, I suggest we set up a base of operations here. Alright, so now we have a base of operations in a pocket dimension inside of Omega. Or maybe not inside Omega, but that Omega created. Interesting. Alright, so let's talk with Sid again. Oh, we don't... And then magically we have a bunch of items here. I love it. Though it's somewhat cobbled together, but this should suffice as a base of operations. Take heart, old friend. Through every step we take seems to raise more questions. We will wade through this mire of mysteries eventually, and that I have no doubt. Need is eager to proceed with the investigation. Okay. All right, I saw a castle in that picture, so this must be... Maybe we get to a castle now? Why should I be the only one with a big inventory? Yeah, that's true. Also, these like look like maybe Omega made these for us because those look like his monitors, right? Right. What to do next? We know that Omega is conducting tests to determine the strongest being, but we do not know its ultimate purpose, nor exactly its exact whereabouts. Plainly, however, it is within Omega's power to curtail our stay here whensoever it chooses. Accordingly, we have little choice but to proceed as bidden and defeat test subjects waiting at the Deltascape. Hello. It's so cute and little. It's so fluffy. It's so fluffy I can die. Okay, well, Alpha certainly seems keen, though it might be best if you left the fighting to others, little one. That is, of course, assuming others are willing. What say you, old friend? Oh, now we're adding a fist to the nod. We're evolving. Okay, this promise to be the most entertaining foray. I will not dream of missing any part of it. You may rely on me to provide you with remote support. I guess remote support. With commendable foresight, I took the liberty of borrowing the various monitors that were lying around, and shall extract all the information I can from them. Alright, so we did take some monitors. Ooh, cool. 'Tis a pity none of us speak Chocobo. As I recall, though, we are supposed to have Alpha transfer his authorization to us prior to engaging in combat. In which case, Lunith, you'll need him to accompany you into the Deltascape. See to your preparations, proceed whenever you are ready. Alrighty, right. Also, there's these flying cubes around, and I'm scared because they might turn into monsters. Quest accepted. Alright, speak with Alpha. A Mark... what? 10, 4, Mark 4, Thermocoil Boilmaster. Okay, you got Wedge, Biggs, an exit, loading cubes and stuff. floating pyramid things, vertices and edges. All right, cool. Alpha appears eager to proceed. You may enter Deltascape version 1.0 whenever you are ready. Deltascape version 1.0 is now accessible. Enter the Deltascape. All right, is that going to be a duty finder, guild heist, raids? There we go. So it is a raid. All right, so yeah, at this point, yeah, if anyone wants to join me, just let me know. I would love to have you guys join me on this raid. You can join Drazer? Okay. Logs, duty, nope, social. Hold on, you're logging in? Okay. Game is updating there, the dragon. Oh yeah, well, there was a little bit of an update when I turned it on today. Not player search. What am I doing with my life? Yeah, because 6.2 is out. So how are you guys liking 6.2? I'm not sure if it added anything too crazy to the game, but hopefully you guys are enjoying the new update. And I mean, with it being an update, there must be some story. Oh, so yeah, you're on vacation till today. Yeah, I hadn't turned it on until today, from Tuesday, so I haven't had a chance to check it out. But well, that's awesome that it's doing great. Haven't played it yet, Operation High Jump? Okay. Busy adapting your Total War 2 mods for Total War Warhammer 3. Oh my gosh, I am really enjoying the... I started recording a Let's Play there, Andrea, of... I've been playing Morathi, and I'm really enjoying the Immortal Empires campaign. Especially Morathi. I didn't realize, but she can take Slaanesh, or just Demonettes and Exalted Demonettes, but she can take Slaanesh units. Yay! Very excited for that. And then yeah, I'm really, the start positions of other factions are really cool. I'm really excited to play some more of that. I've been playing a little bit of I haven't played Nakari yet. I played a little bit of Sigvald. Yeah, yeah. I'm your enemy. You're playing as I can never pronounce her name, but as Queen of the Elves. Oh my gosh, she's the worst. High Elves are the worst. They're the worst. So I had a friend. I guess we're still friends. Growing up, he played High Elves in Warhammer Fantasy, and I played I did Bretonnians, and then I did Dark Elves for my second army. I love my Bretonnians and my Dark Elves. I still got a bunch of those Dark Elves too. Al's Master Race. Nope, they're the worst. Malekith is the true Phoenix Lord, or Phoenix King. Yeah, the High Elves messed with the fire and made it burn him. He should have been the Phoenix King. We all know that's true. Oh. But hey, Morathi's a god now in Age of Sigmar, so that's okay. I gotta get that model. Actually, I want to get 2 of her models. I gotta get her for my Age of Sigmar army, and then I want to get one and convert it into a Demon Prince for a 40k army I'm planning to do based off of Sisters of Battles turning to the enemy, or turning to chaos. That's my next army I'm going to be building. Okay, I'll add her. There we go. Is it everyone a god in Age of Sigmar, though? Morathi's the newest one. She just became one. Right before the 3rd edition came out, during like the Broken Realms, I think it was called, or something like that. But yeah, Tyrion is a god, and Tython is a god, and Malekith, even though he goes by a different name now, is a god. Nagash is technically a god, same as well, Sigmar is back, but he'll never be a he's like the emperor for 40k. You'll never actually make a figure for it. But although I would love a Gork and Morka character. Although technically Slaanesh doesn't you saying Slaanesh is evil and stuff like that. Slaanesh isn't really around yet in Age of Sigmar. He just birthed the twins in the storyline, but yeah, up until like last year, Slaanesh was chained up and stuff, so very interesting. I've just started getting into Age of Sigmar lore though and stuff. I just started kind of when the pandemic was happening. I started getting into Age of Sigmar. Still haven't played a game yet, but I have my I have a Slaanesh. I've got about 1,000 points painted, and I've got about 3,000 points in total I need to get. And then the Artisan Kane, I've got about 750 points painted so far. Gotta do more painting. I've been this lazy. Alright, but let's get into this then. Warhammer Fantasy Battle only for you. Then I'm really excited for the Old World. They announced that like years ago, and then we don't really know much. We know there's going to be Kislev. We know there's going to be like Bretonnia and the Empire, and we know, I think they said they're going to do Canthar as an army, but I don't know if they're going to have elves and dwarves and stuff like that. But they are doing an Old World game, and I think with how popular Warhammer 30,000, so Horus Heresy has been, I think it's going to do rather well. All right, let's see here. Let's go. Let's join. It might take a while. They're going to be in 100%. Yeah, I know they announced. I think they announced that in one of their dev blog thingies. But I'm very excited for. Or they did. I had a friend that had. There was some Kislev models forever ago that a friend of mine had, but I'm just excited for Bretonnia. I still have a Bretonnian army. I don't think I'll use it, but I'm excited to paint more. They're so much fun to paint because each one was so different. That was my first army I painted. Even got Vanessa to paint a couple horses for me. Though she painted one of them pink. That was weird. But I didn't have a lot of paints on me at the time when she painted it. But yeah, really excited for that. Although I really hope they have goblins in it, because I love my night goblins too. Yeah, for Warhammer Fantasy Battles, I had Bretonnians were my first army, and then Dark Elves, and then Goblins, and then Beastmen. And then I did a small Empire army. Well, my Goblins were all Night Goblins. I had 400 little Night Goblins that I painted. It was fun. They were so quick and easy to paint. And then my Beastman was also just Gores. I only had Gores. I literally had I played one tournament where I think I put 3 models on the table and everything else came in from reserve. All right, Tank, you got this. You got this. I miss those days. I never won any battles, but it was fun. Just a look on your opponent's place when you're like, and I'm deployed. I put down 2 models and I'm done. All right, full party. Deltascape version 1.0. Used to play an Orc Hunter in WoW? I've been tempted, more and more tempted to go back to WoW a little bit, but I got too many MMOs already. Lunith, do you hear me? Your opponent is called Alt-Roit. No idea what that means, but good luck. Okay. Alright, so... Oh, we're all invisible. Oh, cool! And then we all become... This is neat. That's neat. Alright, 07. 07. Alright, let's do this. I know when I played, I was a, played a little bit of WoW. Again, not a lot of WoW. Played a little bit of WoW. I played as a, foreign, paladin. Really like playing as a paladin. Fun. Alright. Oh, there's this fire thing. Stay away from these. I'm guessing they're gonna do something. Oh. Oh gosh, you do not get a lot of time for that. Oh no, stay away from them then. Like... Oh. Okay, so it blows you away a little bit. Interesting. Yeah, pretty high rank before the fire? You mean Cataclysm? Is that what you mean? Or an actual fire? I didn't play until Cataclysm. And then I made it to like level 50 or 60, I think. I can't remember. I didn't make it very far. I know Vanessa played a little bit too. She played before my time though. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Why is it slippery? What the heck was going on there? I don't like the, you put like ice on the ground there. But you didn't slide, it would push you a specific direction, or amount of stuff. Oh, man. Oh, man, that sucks, man. There's, a fire in your neighborhood. That's not fun. You got 2 emails of them trying to get you back there, Revan? I don't even think I use the email address I used for it originally. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no, I'm just sliding around. As a Canadian, I should be better on the ice. Cast it, I didn't mean to cast it. It's okay. We seem to be handling this alright, though. Oh. Pushed everyone away from me last time we did this, so maybe get up here? That's what I thought. What I thought. Oh, and I want to stay by everyone for healing. I gotta remember that also. Oh gosh, whoa, what was that? That was massive. All right. Did we win? Did we die? We can't tell. We won. Yeah. All right. Do-do-do-do-do. Oh, it might just be people trying to accommodate tank there. Ooh, what is all this stuff? Oh, a whole bunch of... Let's just greet it all. Apparently, no one wants any of this stuff. Okay. Oh, I'm sure it's for items that people don't really need anymore. All right, so let's talk with Sid. Yeah, maybe it's just a phishing scam there, Revan. It's trash, okay. Well done, my friend. You were lucky enough to witness every moment of your struggle via the Deltascape's various surveillance devices. I dare say we had a better view than you did. Gaining control over them was the extent of our accomplishments for this outing, although I suppose we did also learn your adversary's name. Rest assured, however, that there will be plenty more such outings. Preliminary analysis suggests that there are 4 combatants in the Deltascape, all told, including your friend Altroit, whatever you say that, which means that there will be required to win 3 further bouts with deltas 2 to 4 in this test world alone. All right. We can change it for raid gear. It's 4-year-old raid gear. Okay. But it's new to me, Andrea. It's new to me. Needless to say, there are plenty more such worlds in the Rift, holding the remaining 85 subjects between them. Plainly, our host has gone to no small amount of trouble. Quite why it is so obsessed with determining the strongest being is another question. It's like a tournament thing. Omega seeketh to improve itself, to evolve. This was ever its primary directive. Through contending with many mighty foes, it groweth stronger. Having vanquished the vile Similarium you called Shinryu, a greater adversary was needed. In the absence of such a being, it had but to create one. So in the name of self-improvement, it wants to make a new playmate, and it chose to undertake the task here to avoid outside interference. Yes? In part, the making of life is not Omega's primary function. It bringeth complex beings into a corporal realm only at great cost to itself. As such, it employeth this plane to test unfinished works, that it might determine a single entity worthy of creation. I understand you correctly. The moment Omega's grand experiment is complete, it will give birth to a creature mightier even than Shinryu, and then proceed to fight it. Gods help us all if the battle of that scale should come to pass. The powers unleashed would be enough to bring about another calamity. Uh-oh. Assuming the dragon has the right of it, all test subjects must needs be works in progress, save for ourselves, of course. But how they do will but how then do we explain Alpha? As I recall, it manifested corporeally outside the rift. Oh gosh, reading is fun. Then again, it is hardly the most complex of creatures. Mayhap it was finished by accident. Don't you make fun of Alpha. He's a good boy. And if it hadn't been for him, we would all have been erased. He might not be strong, but he's brave and reliable and adorable. Very adorable. Changing the subject for a moment, Chief. After you lost track of Omega, you said you re-engineered its stasis system, right? Meaning something somewhere isn't working like it should. I only ask because me and Wedge have done pretty much all we can here, and we're wondering if we might be worth going to Cartanu to look into it. That would be a great help. Nero and I can handle things at this end. Oh, you guys are going to be best friends by the end of this, aren't you? We'll be off then. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, eh? Oh, hey there, Jody. I love the General Kenobi. Hello there, General Kenobi. Oh my gosh. The best part of that movie. Okay. And you'd be a good boy, Alpha. Do as you're told and look after Luna for me. Oh, wow, is a new expansion coming out? I didn't know that. I mean, I assume, probably. Alright, let's complete this. Quest complete. Although, not gonna lie, I haven't heard anything about it. Okay, Sid seems keen to pit you against the next foe in Deltascape. Oh, sorry, yes! Dragonflight, because they have flying mounts now. Like, you get your own dragon and you can, like, do stuff with it or something like that. Yes. We must pray that Biggs and Wedge are able to repair the stasis system. If they can't, we will have little choice in to see Omega's experiment all the way to its bitter conclusion. A tall order, I concede, and one that would require you to prove yourself the mightiest being in creation. Well, we must hope for the best and plan for the worst, which in this case means pressing on with the tests. Are you ready for the next foray? One moment, Chief. My analysis is yet incomplete. It would seem that subject Delta 2 is capable of manipulating gravity. How fortunate, then, that I but recently chanced to assemble something which might mitigate its effect. An anti-gravity gimbal. Might it serve you well? Quest accepted. Talk with Alpha. Cool. Alpha appears eager to proceed. You may enter Delta... Oh, wow, we're going to Delta Escape 2.0 already. Oh, wow, I was not expecting it to be this quick. I think the last expansion really showed me that, like, sometimes it's, like, an hour between expansion fights, but I guess we're kind of just going right into it. Okay, so let's, Duty Finder. Turn off Delta Escape 1.0, 2.0. Oh, I see, so that was the castle. Is it a different... Oh, it's still the castle. So let's hit Duty Finder. Let's escape 2.0. We'll get some more tomestones, so let's join. Shadowlands. Was Shadowlands the one where they split up the expansion, or split it up where you do like you start with a certain area and then you pick what the expansion you go to? Was that Shadowlands? I can't remember. You don't like WoW's way of introducing systems for one expansion only, and you can only ever truly finish the expansion story unless you played at launch. That does make me sad when games do that. That's like I played Destiny 2, I guess, and that's how they do their seasons. Like I there's a couple seasons where I didn't play a whole lot of, so I missed all the stories from that. So I'll never be able to see that story again. So I like stuff like that, but then like I wish there was a way to replay everything. That's what I want. Just you've made it. Let us replay it whenever we want to. All right, let's do this. Okay, full party. Whoa. Oh, we're going below. Oh, okay, I see. We're going into the castle now. Serial Rift Delta Escape version 2.0. Oh, gosh. Oh. Now we're fighting some Lovecraftian horror. Oh, there it is. Kalastrov, a fitting name. Okay. Oh, gosh, that thing's gross. Not enough eyes. We need more eyes. Oh gosh, I've actually been on a bit of a Lovecraftian kick lately, where I've been reading a bunch of novels and stuff. Ooh, what did we learn here? Grab gimbal. Okay. Simulates the spell levitate. Okay. But I've been getting more into cosmic horror of late. This boss kind of makes me a little happy. Stand by everybody. And everybody else starts floating, I'm guessing now? No? Yeah. I assumed that was right. Oh, I can just keep fighting. Okay, good. Hopefully I didn't like hit it too soon or something like that. Oh, I like float. Cool. Maha. Figured it out. Oh, everyone's floating for some reason. Oh gosh, there are tentacles now. Why wouldn't there be? Oh gosh, maybe I wasn't supposed to go floating. Okay, it's about halfway done. Oh, did I turn a stone or something? I did. Petrification. Okay. Oh, floating safe for most of the time. So should I just like try to almost continually float? Oh, that earthquake. Okay. It's almost down now. Oh gosh. Oh no, oh no. There we go. Haha, we win. I'll find out eventually when to and when not to float. Yeah. Oh gosh, I do like the look of that boss again. A little bit of the cosmic horror look to it. And then the nodding. That's what you do. But yeah, even Final Fantasy XIV allows you to redo some of the quests. Yeah. Apparently I just get all of it because everyone else left. I like that. Here we go. Talk with Nero. A rousing performance made possible by my anti-gravity gimbal. Lest you wonder, you are not supposed to be able to descend on your own volition. The device works quite as intended. It just wasn't intended for use on living. Well, let's just say it wasn't exactly its intended use. Well, hey, it worked, so I'm okay. At any rate, there's another mighty foe laid low, and may I say that I had every faith you would succeed. Yay! Alright, Sid looks expectantly in your direction. Okay. Who's the next boss? We're going to find out. We have 2 more. Hi. I doubt we'll be hearing from Biggs and Wedge for a while yet. Shall we push on here in the meantime? Okay. Reliable as ever. Without further ado, then let us move things along. According to the analysis, your next opponent, Delta 3, is a being named Halicarnassus? Halicarnassus, you say? The Queen of Dimensional Castle? What's this? You know of her? Uh-oh. You mean you don't? Well, I suppose a blue-blooded brat such as you would have no interest in humble folktales. It appears a lesson is in order. She's a character from an ancient fable. In the tale, she is one of the chief antagonists, and as such things that won't to unfold, she meets her end at the hands of the heroes. Incredibly valiant youth, not unlike our adventurer friend here. Literally, historians have speculated that the tale could be loosely based on events which took place in the 4th Astral Era, but little remains of that age, and there is no way to verify that claim. Indeed, most now assume the story to be a work of pure fiction. You all mean to tell me that Omega is populating its grand experiment with fictional characters? Well, maybe she wasn't fictional. Would seem your understanding is yet lacking. Scant grasps have I of that which men know and not know. Mark me then, Omega hath no soul, no mind's eye in which to envision a rival. To bring forth new life, it must needs draw upon that which hath already been, its every creation being another's conception. This limitation is concealed by the breadth of its experience. It possesses the means to retain the knowledge of entire eras, and not only of this reflection, yet it perceiveth not this knowledge as we do. Fact, fiction, the distinction holdeth no meaning for Omega. All is equal in its eyes. Where a thing is logical, it can be created. Such a wondrous weapon should exist. It surpasses my wildest imaginations, and they were wild indeed. But I gather not everyone shares my excitement? What's the matter, Garland? Lost your nerve? Quite. Quiet, Nero. We adults are thinking. But mayhap now is not the time. Luna said he was ready to continue, and so am I. Let's deal with Halicarnassus. Hopefully I'm coming close to pronouncing it right. Quest accepted! Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Go make things dead. Okay, so cool. Alpha appears eager to proceed. We may enter Delta Escape Volume 3 whenever you're ready. Alright, so we have the 3rd volume now. Let's duty finder. And join. There we go. All right. Let's see what happens next. See which new creature. Well, it's going to be a queen, so I wonder what she's going to look like. No floating this time. Man, oh man, oh man. But yeah, I really like how quick these missions are. And then, I'm guessing between the 4th, and I'm sure there's going to be more than just 4 fights here. And I also kind of like how it's just kind of trials where you're just fighting a boss. I like that. Kind of fun. Man, less than 5 minutes. Ow. Who's next? Hey, Alpha. Oh, cool. Yeah, I really like the look of this area. Or maybe we'll have to fight at all of these screens. A whole bunch of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 over there. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Maybe we have to do like 4 fights at all of them. Although there's no map of this area though. That's fun. Alright, where are we going next? Alright. Yeah, look at these cubes too. 3 minutes. Not quite as quick as the last two. Oh, so I can use the... How many of these do I need? If I go to my Chocobo saddlebag, I have a bunch from the last. Oh, that might be with my other person. My retainer. But you had to have... Like, how many of these do I actually need to buy the raid gear? I'm just curious. Oh no, what's oh no's? What's oh no's, Andrea? Four for chest piece and legs. Two for helm and arm. Oh, okay. So it is something that's doable if you grind it a little bit, eh? Does the armor look... I should maybe look up what the armor looks like. It's definitely doable now that nobody wants. I guess, yeah, you guys were fighting over it before. That's the joys of doing this after the fact. No one wants this stuff, so let's give it to you. Yeah, I wonder if it's even worth it. Oh, 1,000 tombstones per weapon. Okay. 5 plus 1,000 tombstones. It's not dieable? Okay, oh, here we go. Commence. Proceeding. Right, so even deeper into the castle. Well, what fools are these to enter my domain? No matter, we shall entertain them. Okay. Or destroy them. is this? Hello, everybody. You got an interesting helmet on. Okay. Level 7. Wait. Right, no escape. Of course there's no escape. Oh boy, I'm a frog now. Sorry, toad. I'm a toad. Are you doing Crystal Tower raids with your ult right now? Hopefully that's going well. Oh. Oh wait, am I supposed to go into that? I almost ran into it. Oh, maybe there's around her there's a upper. Whoa! Oh gosh. That is the tiniest of little areas to not get killed by. Don't know what I'm supposed to stand on. I'm just going to stand here. I'm guessing it was healing damage tank. You're supposed to stand where you're supposed to, what you are. Whoa. Oh, okay. We're supposed to stand on the hard ones. Good to know. Is that a dragon? There's a dragon there. Oh, and I got frozen. And on fire, I'm gonna die. Oh, thank you. This is definitely an interesting fight. There's a lot going on here. Right. Pulled into the ethereal tear. And now we're in Super Mario World or Brothers 3. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, this is trippy. This is trippy. Long drained my cup, since insolence cannot be such insolence to keep a lady waiting. Oh, I'm sorry, I leave you waiting. Symbols you'll find they're familiar. Let's see here. I am DBS. Oh, and I'm a frog. Oh, I was following the person that turned into a frog. I thought maybe we were supposed to leave because we weren't our character anymore. Either way, we win. We win. I guess we're not really killing anything because it's just a... not even a full creation yet. It's like the testing of a creation by Omega. Do-do-do-do. Right, let's leave here. And talk with Sid again. Hey, so I'm glad you're safe, Lunith. For a moment there, I feared you might croak. Forgive me, you deserve better than that. Thanks to you, we are but one victory away from clearing the Deltascape. Take as much rest as you need, old friend. You've earned it. Right? Let's complete that. It is the alpha version. Oh, is there a different version of it where you have to do that? Alright, Sid is eager to tackle the Deltascape's final test subject. Alright, who's the final test going to be? The next battle is with subject Delta 5 or 4. This test world's final resident. In what I have been able to gather, your opponent is, and I quote, a great tree born from an amalgamation of evil will, which assumes the form of a dark mage, all of which I suggest you ignore. His name is Exdeath, and he plays the role of chief antagonist in another ancient tale. Though I was unable to glean the specifics of his abilities, he appears to command the power of the void, as indeed the story states. When I first encountered the work, I naturally assumed said power to be a metaphor of sorts, but I'm quite sure Omega will have interpreted it as something more tangible. Alas, no amount of analysis can tell us what may happen when Exdeath calls upon the power of the void, which is to say, beware. Tell me something, Nero. What happens at the end of the tale? Why, good triumphs over evil and heroes defeat Exdeath. Of course, what did you expect? Well, we'll win then. I expected exactly that. With such, which is precisely what troubled me earlier. If the heroes won, why did Omega not make them as test subjects? It seems it seeks to determine the strongest being. Why would it bother with those who were defeated? That's interesting. I never thought about that. Yeah, it's kind of weird. One moment, Link Pearl. Oh, Biggs. At the control room, are you? What news? I see. Very well. I'll tell the others. You two take care over there. Sorry for the interruption. That was Biggs. He reports that the stasis system shows every sign of being engaged, despite the fact that it clearly isn't. And it could only be a malfunction. While we were able to turn it off, it would seem the reverse is not possible. The system may have taken damage during the calamity. Does it look like it can be repaired? Hard to say. They tell me it seems complex, even by elegant standards. Well, they may be able to fix it. There is no telling how long it might take. Well then, we must keep on fighting. The good fight here. Must we not? Nero has the right of it. At this time, focusing on Exdeath would seem to be our only recourse. The Chocobo certainly has no objection. Come then. I would see you follow in the footsteps of the heroes of the tale. Okay. Let's do this. One more. Avoid at all costs. Okay, so Cooth. All right, let's do Delta version 4.0. Like we're on top of the castle now, going from below it to above it. All right. And then is there much more after this for Omega? Yes. Okay. I'm like, this feels kind of short for some reason. This is only part 1 of 3. Oh, okay. So there's a lot more than that. If that's what you're trying to say. 8 more to be exact. Oh my gosh. So there's all the more. I'm like, we haven't fought Omega yet. I assume Omega is going to be the final boss of the raid. And I'm guessing it's going to be a lot more like this, where we fight in groups, and then eventually at the end Omega will be like, I'm going to fight you. Oh, there we go. Comments. Okay, tank, you got this, tank. Alright, finally it is in my grasp. The power to control creation. The power of the void. Oh, this boss looks familiar for some reason. Very older Final Fantasy. Only one way to find out. Don't worry, we'll find out. Remember I said about the second to last boss being a pain? Well, second to last boss of the 3rd section of the raid is a doozy, okay? Second to last boss of the 3rd section. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm excited. I'm excited to get there eventually. We'll get there soon enough. Alright, 7. X death. Should be given to the void, okay. Interesting, there wasn't a circle around us, it was just a thing on top of our head. Final Fantasy V's main villain. Yeah, it looked familiar. There, Andrea. Andrea's probably right. Oh gosh. Oh. Oh, I'm frozen. Oh, never mind. I love how you guys are the healers. Maybe that's why we're finding groups so quickly, is fire don't move, ice move, lightning avoid equals avoid. Okay. Oh gosh, what the heck? It's like a giant caterpillar. Go to the other side. Void bubbles don't seem good. Oh, that's okay, Jody. Hopefully you're feeling better later. Oh, okay. Oh, I should have been walking. Oh, ow. Oh, gosh. Can we revive them? Whoa, that's a meteorite. Yeah, I don't know if I should be reviving people, but I figure I might as well. Oh gosh, and now tentacles. What is going on here? Oh, ugh. Ugh. Do not like that. Oh no, now we're attacking each other. Oh, as a red mage, please, yes, revive people. Okay, good. Yeah, I'm doing what I'm supposed to. Oh, oh, my foot almost fell off there. I figure it's really easy for me to try to revive people, so... Getting hit by that meteorite. This person? Oh, they're alive, okay. So much is happening in this battle. I don't know what's going on. But I like it. It's all flashy and fun. Oh gosh, this meteorite is every single time. Glad it doesn't do as much damage as, say, a meteorite falling on my head should do. We win? I am Delta. I am the Omega. Oh, I am the Delta, I'm the Omega. Hey! I did like 4 bosses and I haven't died yet. I think that game. But the void is mine to command. Mine to control. Okay, now I'm getting some Aladdin vibes. Now you go back to your lamp. Phenomenal cosmic powers. Itty bitty living space. Now I've jinxed it, the dragon. Stealth escape complete. The winner is me. Oh, player commendation. Sure, let's give someone here a commendation. Ooh. Sure, I'll take all this stuff too. Why not? I'll greet it. I want the mini. I want the mini. I want the mini. That was a fun. Again, I like these battles because they all are a little different, even though some of the mechanics are... The mechanics are different, but, like, you know, something falls, like, I have those arrows around me. I know I need to leave, you know. It's neat. I like it. I don't think I got anything from that. Oh, no, I got some stuff. Okay. But we won the Delta Escape. Now, is there going to be Charlie, Beta, and Alpha escapes also? Hi. Lunith, thank the gods you're safe. When the shell around this place began to crack, we feared the worst. Hi. He's so cute and adorable. Given all of us are present in corporeal, does it mean this area is no longer the Delta Escape? Beep. Delta Escape shutdown complete. Alpha Group is victorious. Congratulations! Your combat record has been achieved or archived for further matchmaking. Results from other test worlds are still pending. In the meantime, please tend to your hurts and await further instructions. Blip! And with that, we've taken a significant step towards solving the mystery that is Omega. It hasn't been easy, but all in all, I'd say things were proceeding rather smoothly. We couldn't have done it without you, old friend. Come, let us return to reality. Enjoy the rest. Enjoy what rest we can. Jody says we're starting to look like a Sith Lord. I get that. I get that. We're starting to look like a Sith Lord. We're not looking so nice. Things are proceeding smoothly indeed. Ooh, smoothly. Watch him closely, Chocobo. "'Tis well that thou harborest doubts, mortal. But they are misplaced. Omega could have conducted its tests in complete secrecy, unbeknown to all. Yet not only did it betray its presence to you, it allowed you to come this far. Alpha, why art thou truly? Or what art thou truly?" Oh, I don't want Alpha to be a boss. Oh, we're going to have to kill Alpha, aren't we? An instrument of the mortal's triumph, or the bait that lureth them unto the abyss. It is cute and adorable. Oh, that you have to call. It hasn't been easy for me. He hasn't done nothing. He told us the name of the enemies we're about to fight, and that's all we really need to need. Although he did give us that gravity-defying thingy. Thou knowest not thine own purpose? Then we can but watch and wait. I don't want to fight our little chocobo friend. We're gonna have to kill our chocobo friend, aren't we? Outcome unexpected. Projections gave Delta subjects the upper hand. Outcome supports hypothesis. As previously observed, certain beings may unleash hidden potential when subjected to stress. Initiating new tests. Subject Alpha Group members to Alpha Group members to severe stress. Searching database for a suitable event. Event found. The death of a comrade. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Please don't kill anyone important. Right? It feels good to be back on solid ground. Thank you again, old friend. You did well too, Alpha. Fearlessly going into battle whenever you were called upon. We're glad to have you with us. Speaking of which, are you comfortable joining us out here? Oh, okay. I'll take that as a yes. Well then, at the risk of obeying Omega's orders, I suggest we permit ourselves a moment of respite. But mayhap I should take this opportunity to compile the results of our investigation thus far. No rest for the righteous. Alright, and I'm guessing this would be the break between updates. So I guess we pretend we've been on a huge long break. Oh, it's been so long, months even. Hey, Sid. Sid looks calmer for having reached a milestone in the investigation. Right then, let's head back to Relgar's Reach. Jesse will want to know exactly what we've been up to. Oh, the gravity thing wasn't supposed to let us down again. That would have been bad, yes. That would have been very bad. Like 7 months. Okay. Like 7 months. Oh my gosh, even more than I thought. All right. Actually, I want to see this Omega Parts Exchange. Deltascape Exchange. Disciples of Magic. Oh, I see. Oh. Oh, that's an interesting helmet. What's a chess piece look like? A one of healing, one of casting. Oh, it doesn't have anything going on it. Is there weapons then too? Let's see what the weapons look like. Data log exchange, is that? Play gear. Okay, it looks alright. Not the greatest thing in the world, but it looks alright. Oh, and this costs data logs. Interesting, okay. Okay. You'll get weapons only from salvage, if I remember correctly. Okay. What's this gear exchange? And this I get... Oh, so if I have this item with this, I get the augmented version of it. Okay. Gosh, there's so much armor in this. The thingy farming to get the other thing. Okay, so there's lots of farming still. All right, let's talk with Jesse then. Hi, Jesse. Oh. How's it going, Jesse? So, welcome back, Lunith. I'm told you've been blazing a trail for us. The way I hear it, our investigation would have long since ground to a halt without you. I realize you're mostly interested in saving the world, but I want you to know how much I appreciate you helping the company out like this. Frankly, we need all the help we can get. From what our esteemed president... what with our esteemed president diving headlong into the jaws of danger without a word of warning to anyone, irresponsible does not begin to describe it. Right, Sid? Be more responsible. You didn't tell her? I did, after a fashion, though I may have exercised some executive discretions. I'm no stranger to your lone endeavors, or your habit of confusing personal and company interests, but just because you've always done things a certain way doesn't make it the right way. And until you wake up to your responsibilities, I'm going to keep reminding you of them. Makes sense. But such irksome matters aside... Yes, it is adorable and cute. Aren't you the most adorable little thing? Yes, you are. He followed you here on his own free will, did he? Which means he's basically part of the family. And why wouldn't he grant us exclusive rights to use his likeness? Shall we start with a simple clockwork version? That'd be queuing up, or they'll be queuing up in the streets. But yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of that. It's a weird one, right? Like, she's protecting her jaw, I think? Is that, or like, is it supposed to have like easy to put like a welding shield on top of that or something? I don't know. It looks kind of weird. Oh, you can't be. What in the seven hells has gotten into you? Listen, if I've caused you any distress, I apologize, but you will not have you comment on our guest's marketability. But he is super cute. And where are Biggs and Wedge? Shouldn't they be back by now? Oh, I thought you might have sent them off on another unauthorized mission. Last I heard from them, they said they were scouring Omega Control for anything useful. Would have been a good while ago now, though. Oh, are we gonna have to go see them? Don't like the sound of this. Though we have all the necessary permissions, the area is technically a theater of war, and one littered with unknown Allegan artifacts to boot. Something may well have befallen them. We'll best take the Excelsior and go find them. Leaving again so soon? Nero, Lunith, I want you to accompany the chief. Make sure he doesn't do anything rash or take any detours. Consider it done. I shall bring him back even if I have to drag him by the goggle straps. Cooth. Want to come along, eh? It's probably for the best. If we leave you here, Jesse is liable to make a mold of you. Right, let's get moving. I'll bring the airship to Grandania. Wait for me at the landing. Okay. Don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why you couldn't brought the airship here, but okay. Okay, let's head to the airship landing. And I haven't been to this city again for a long time. It has been a while. Oh, actually, let's repair any armor I need to repair. Alright. And I go down, right? I think? Yes. There's Sid. Looks like we're all here. Let's make haste for the Cartanu Flats. I love the Excelsior looks so cool. So go ahead to the control room, Luneth. We'll follow as soon as we've moored the Excelsior. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, there's like a creature here. Are they dead? Are you dead, Wedge? I mean, clearly not, but... Seven hells. Biggs, Wedge. Are you all right? Answer me. Chief Luneth? A monster appeared out of thin air. That's not good. Oh, maybe this was Omega trying to kill them. Targets exhibit vital signs. Mission failed. However, Alpha Group members exhibit heightened levels of stress. Objective fulfilled. Oh my gosh. Omega, you set that thing upon them? Affirmative. I am able to create simple life forms instantaneously at any temporal or spatial coordinate. Which, such beings may possess a negligible threat to you, however. Oh no. There are more than sufficient to grievously wound or kill the majority of your kind. I can instigate a massacre at any time, and you would be powerless to prevent it. What? Do I detect a shift in policy? Quantity over quality? Negative. My objective remains unchanged. Evolution through formidable opposition. However, in the course of seeking suitable subjects, I observed an anomaly. Those whom you call heroes, history shows numerous instances of otherwise unremarkable individuals who have defeated vastly superior beings, who triumphed in the face of apparently impossible odds, who performed with the popularly termed miracles, or properly termed miracles, sorry. This has occurred too frequently to be dismissed as a mere statistical adoration. I seek to understand this phenomenon. Should it prove to be of benefit, I will incorporate it into my own evolution. It is for this purpose that I brought you to my domain. So putting on a show at the Yawn and planting Alpha in our midst is but a part of your grand plan? By your victories, you have demonstrated the self-same anomaly. You are fit to remain my subjects. You will continue participating in my experiment, withdraw, and I will commence the extermination of your kind. That is an order, a threat, a declaration of war. I am an enemy of all life upon this star. What did we do? We should not have activated Omega. That'd be the worst thing we could have done. It would seem we have much to ponder, but first things first. We must tend to our friends. Quickly, help me carry them. Alright. So, Garland and Alpha took our two wounded to the Conjurer's Guild. The chief bids me lend a hand, and I suppose I shall take myself there too. So, meanwhile, I return to Wildgar's Reach and report to Jesse. Okay. Oh, you hate their goggles there, Andrea? I get that. I get that. You once watched a Final Fantasy VII remake cutscene where they used Cid's airship to take when talking about the ancients? I think it's Cid's airship in the remake already. I haven't played through the remake yet, so that's the one thing I need. I guess that's I played a little bit of it. I haven't finished it yet. Something I need to do. Okay, how many tokens do I have now? Currency. I have 500. Ooh, actually, I might be able to afford some more armor. Do that quickly. I can. Now I've got new pants. All right, Jesse. Oh, I always keep clicking on my dragon friend. Okay, so Lunith, I heard there was trouble. What in the Seven Hells happened? This is what happened. Hey, what? Omega loosed a fiend on Biggs and Wedge? Going with people's lives like that, like it was all a game. This is madness. Sir, will they be all right? The worst is past, but they still drift in and out of consciousness. They'll remain in the Conjurer's care for the time. Then all we can do is wait and pray. Ah, God strike me down for a fool. I should have been more mindful of the dangers. I should never have what? Activated Omega? We know as well as I do that there's no other way of defeating Shinryu, which again you mentioned that maybe there was a primal. Dragon mentioned that a primal would have wrecked face if that didn't happen. But we still could have defeated it somehow. I don't know. But is this truly any better? All of mankind is being held ransom. As this, and as the one who activated Omega, I bear the responsibility. Responsibility? Just the kind of thing the new you would say. You're deluding yourself, Garland. We are scientists, not heroes. Even you must concede your talents do not extend to combat. The old you understood this far better. He only looked forwards and gave himself wholly to science. And then you changed. You styled yourself a pacifist and started spouting tripe about the proper use of technology. It was in the wake of your old man, perhaps at Bojan, I believe? Calm yourself. All I wish to say is embrace who you are, a man who devotes his mind to making the impossible possible. With little prospect of restoring the stasis system, I'm afraid we have no recourse but to continue participating in Omega's tests. Assuming Midgard has the right of it, we face a legion of foes from history, both real and imagined. Though I may not be the one who charges into the fray, I shall fight beside you as best I know. That said, it will inevitably fall to you to administer the coup de grace, old friend, so please, for Biggs and Wedge and all of us, don't lose. Okay. No pressure. So, definitely no pressure. Cool. I reckon the little scamp is trying to encourage us. We've fallen far indeed to earn its pity, said the former Tribunus. Until such time as Omega next extends us an invitation, we will find me analyzing the data from our investigation. Good day to you. Oh, is it? So this would have been the end of... At the end of this, it would be the end of the first part. Okay. Before they were attacked, Biggs and Wedge discovered a tombstone. I shall examine its contents and make the information available on the terminal over there as I extract it. Feel free to refer to it whenever the occasion arises. There's no telling when Omega will summon us. We must all see that we are ready when it does. Fear not, old friend. We'll get through it together, somehow or another. Okay, no pressure. All the pressure. Alright, let's complete this. Alright, oh, let's look at the Magitech terminal. Initializing, welcome, how may I assist you today? Access the Savage Initiative? What is this? Good day, valued employee. Thank you always for your tireless efforts. Tell me, are you getting enough rest? Are you sleeping and eating well? Are your eyes not blurry and overused? Here at the Garlean Empire your well-being is our priority. At that end, we have introduced a program to address work-related stress. Dubbed the Savage Initiative, we must be savage on stress. It adds a touch of relaxation to the daily grind. For its maiden feature, we are pleased to bring you mending melodies, songs that soothe body and soul. This unlocks savage content? Savage content for the Omega raid? Like the upgraded version of the raid? This particular piece was composed and recorded for our benefit by the minstrel of no smell renown. It has been proven to possess potent healing properties and promises to promote happiness as well as stimulate creativity. Please be forewarned, however, that prolonged exposure may overstimulate the imagination, leading to the augmentation of one's memory. It is recommended that you enjoy the song in moderation. With that, I'll bid you a fulfilling day of striving for freedom through technology. Oh, okay. That escapes stab. Okay, so now I can go through if I wanted to with the harder mode. Now, how hard are the harder modes? Is it like I shouldn't even try it kind of a thing? Or is it like someday we might be able to try it? All 8-man raids have savage raids except Coils, which is already savage level, and I beat that one with you guys' help. It's organized content. Okay, so we had 8 organized players. We should be able to do it. Maybe someday we can do that. Need a group and practice. Someday. Not good stream content. Well, and again, that's something I then when I come back from my trip in September, my plan is on Saturdays to play some Final Fantasy with you guys, just to play it. So maybe eventually that's something we can do when I get better at the game. All right, but let's get this next bit going here. So Jesse greets you with a grave expression. Lunith, I'm glad you're here. In case you hadn't heard, we have observed a huge surge of anomalous energy coming from the Yawn. I have a nasty feeling this means Omega's ready to go ahead with the next stage of its experiment. The Master Garland is on his way, so let's hear what he has to say. So, care to share your thoughts on this, Chief? But I'm guessing it might wipe us a whole bunch, but I'm guessing the content, the rewards are really good. Right, our colleagues of the group on the ground have reported the appearance of a mysterious floating structures inside the Yawn. If you recall, we were investigating a similar anomaly when Alpha and Alt made their appearance. Omega certainly knows how to get our attention. I blush to recall the eagerness of which we plunged into the abyss, ignorant of the warped gladiatorial contest that awaited us within. But what a staggering collection of opponents, plucked from the pages of both history and fiction for their ability to pose a threat to Omega. And should you prevail against these interdimensional champions, what then shall be your prize? Why, a battle against the most devastating weapon the world has ever seen. How marvelous. He says with eyes aflame, for once I wish you were being sarcastic. Fortunately, no, we will eventually have to fight Omega and destroy Omega. Alright. Anyway, the Energy surge. Based on our previous experience, it seems highly probable that it is our signal to rejoin the fray. Needless to say, it is an invitation we cannot refuse. Not when the alternative is Omega unleashing its creations on Eorzea. Well, Luneth, you ready to answer the call? I mean, I don't really have a choice. And see, I'm really, Fraser, I'm really excited to eventually get to like high-end content. I dipped my toe a little bit into Guild Wars. I did like the first part of the first round. I don't think we actually finished the final boss, or the first. I don't even think we finished. Maybe there's still bosses after that one, but yeah, that's something I want to do is eventually get into the higher-end content. Probably recommend doing Extreme Trials first. Okay. Well, I'm afraid Biggs and Wedge won't be answering any calls just yet. They're still mending from the ambush in the control center. Yes, of course. We'll just have to struggle on without them for the time being. Don't worry. Nero and I will see to it that you receive all the support you need. Defeat is not an option. Cool. Okay, Alpha, you're going to come with us? I do believe Alpha here agrees. Oh, that reminds me. I've got something special for you, little one. Follow our little fellow. Come with me. Well, are you going to give him like a set of your goggles or something, I'm guessing? Or like an armband or something? I'm guessing that's what it's going to be. Make him part of the arm works. That forehead's just great. There we go. Oh, it's a whole suit. Yeah! That's cute. Okay, that's cute. Alright, a custom-made ironworks uniform. Oh, you are too smart, I must say. He is part of the expedition team after all, and considering the dangers lurking in that rift, it's only right to be given some protective equipment. How very thoughtful of you, Jesse. And there I was thinking you were just sizing him up for a new range of merchandise. Unlike you, I can do two things at once. Alright. I wish I had that uniform. Where's mine? Really? I wouldn't be seen dead in it. It is perfectly acceptable attire for an engineer. Sturdy, practical, and best of all, most stains will scrub right out. I'm not sure if it'd last long on you with all the fighting, but if you're desperate for a set, you're welcome to have a word with our tailors. Fascinating though this discussion of ironworks garmenture undoubtedly is, might our time be best spent saying traveling to the Yon? Omega awaits. Oh, I can buy it in the Mog Station. Oh, okay, cool. And again, it's something that I'm not... Am I good at endgame content? Probably won't. It'll probably be long and arduous and stuff like that, but... it's just something to try. At least say I tried it. But definitely, stuff like that isn't for everybody. Same as, like, I'm sure... PvP... I know there's PvP in this game. I'm sure that's definitely not for everybody. But I'm glad it's optional. You don't have to do it, which is good. There are too many games that make stuff like that, like, you have to do it or else you can't get anything good. What the heck is that? Oh, that's a fate. I don't even do Trials and Elder Scrolls. Again, I get that. Again, it's something I gotta at least try it at once or twice. Favorite from the sidelines? Oh, for sure. Moral support is always welcome. Savage can take upwards to a month. Oh my gosh, that is... See that... It's something like... Grazer, like, I'll try it, but will, like... I be really good at it? Will we actually finish it? Probably not gonna lie, but give it a try. Oh wow, it is actually building... Stuff's popping up out of the goo. Alright. How inviting. I'm ready when you are, Luna. Say the word, and we'll take the plunge. Let's proceed. Oh, I have to leave the group. Yeah, there we go. have to do a little bit of fighting before that. Right then, into the yawn we go. Oh. I'm with you, mortals, along with scant wisdom I can provide. Oh, thank you, my dragon friend. Ooh, this area is definitely looking yeah, about the same. 4 fights each tier. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of fighting. It'll be fun though. Well, the rift seems much as it did before. It would appear to be mercifully solid. You know, like, are the rewards worth it for doing that super hard content? That's really at the end of the day, like, you get really, really good rewards for it? Okay. But I do detect some changes. If I'm not mistaken, there are fewer eggs floating in the aether. Oh, there are. Oh, because they all fight each other, and only the winning egg stays around. Okay. I'm guessing that's what that means. Also, that one has like a mask in it. Welcome, Alpha Group. Your prompt arrival is appreciated. Omega, it would seem your experiment continued in our absence. Affirmative. Progress has been satisfactory. Approximately 50% of the test subjects have been eliminated. Each test world hosts an ongoing contest wherein the strong eliminate the weak. The process is certain, conclusive, inevitable. Every result matches the predicted outcome. Each result except yours. Oh no. Did these images cause you distress? Please examine them closely. Without suitable stimulation, you may not exceed your calculated probability of success. Your survival is critical to my study. Through you, I must continue to explore the contradiction I've discovered in your otherwise impotent kind. The ability to triumph against overwhelming odds is one which I must acquire. Foolish machine, what hast thou to show for all the years you have passed since the culmination of our war? Not save thy continued existence. Hast thou no thought for what befallen thy home star? Your attempts to provoke me will not succeed. I will follow my programming. Fight, win, evolve. Then I will return to blip, boop. Did like Omega like destroy their world or something? Error. Accurate rendering of planetary label impossible in current mode of communication. Terminating exchange and returning to priority experiment. Again, I'm sure this might deal with Endwalker, which we'll get to soon enough. So, alterations to equipment parameters detected. Recalculating projected combat capabilities. Complete. I will now commence recording my practical performance, or your practical performance. Proceed, Alpha Group, overcome the obstacles in your path, and reach the end of the course constructed for you. Alright. Yes, please examine them closely. Our friends that you almost killed. Yeah, the dragon. Omega worked really hard for those pictures. We should take a good look at them. Alright, so it seems we have our orders. Shall we cut a path through the shaft then? Okay, let's do it. Those are some nice cards, which means one moment, a card game play. You mean to play a part in proceedings this time? Of course that's what you meant. Well, we do have authorization to fight in this area of the rift, so I suppose there's nothing to stop you from joining us. Welcome aboard, Alpha. This Ala Mhigo is the OG poser. As soon as you can, you'll come back to Final Fantasy XIV. Let's transfer your character, redo everything. But what class? Well, that's the good thing about Final Fantasy is it doesn't really matter which class you pick, because if you're not enjoying it, you can just do a different class. You can do all the classes with one character. I love that so much. It's so neat. Level checker. Boop. Where's the shielded? Leave the barrier to me. Yeah, you can just make a new character. You don't have to worry about transferring anything. Or depending on the realm, the data center, right? You can just join us. Oh gosh, what the heck are you? We win. That's taken care of. Sorry, you guys were saying it's worth it if it's new content, but if it's like, I know you guys were talking about getting like relic weapons. Do I have to do stuff like that to get the relic weapons and stuff in the game? Oh, if you're on an American data center, any American one, okay. So yeah, as long as you're on a, well, I guess North American data center, you can join us. Oh, the level checkers. These. Oh, there's no South American one. There's no South American one yet. Maybe eventually there'll be one. I don't know. I think it's called. Is it called Americas or is it called North America? I'm not sure. Some games say call their data center North America. Some say just America. It's called NA? So it is called NA, okay. I'll save Alpha here. Make sure Alpha doesn't get too injured. Alright, fight on, mortals. Okay. Oh, there's more things dropping. We got this, Alpha. Okay. Could be Lunith and the others. Oh. Did Omega or did Alpha just like take them all out? Easy. Right. Are we ready to? Ah, apparently not. Fortunately for you, I came prepared for the occasion. What a perfect opportunity to field test my latest creation. What is this? Ooh. He's got a new hammer. Oh, I want their armor. That's what I want. Behold, the Mark 10. Oh gosh, I don't know what L is. What XL? 5, 6, 7. It's 8. Oh, I'm not sure what XL is. Iron Near, complete with a new and improved mighty Adorn gun hammer. I want a gun hammer now. L is 50. Okay, so it'd be 60. Mark 68. Step aside, Garland, and bear witness to the devastation. Next class needs to have like, oh, XL is 40. Oh, so it's L minus X, which is 40. Thank you. Thank you so much. LX would be 60. It's Iron Man with Mjolnir. Man, now I want again. The Empire has the coolest armor. Nero is the Final Fantasy XIV Tony Stark. Okay, I didn't get the seed for not having spammed Priya a million times. Yeah, there's probably a joke in there I'm not getting. I'm sorry. I want this armor now, though. Give it to me. Let me have the cool armor. Oh, they're all dead. I'm going into a mask. Okay. Okay, mirror, mirror on the wall. You can get some armor in certain Shadowbringers side content. Not this stuff. Well, I mean, something like it. Just their type, their style of armor I really like. Some Garlean armor, yeah. Yeah, I got like the basic Garlean armor. Yes, I'm glad he's not monologuing. But I'm starting to like Nero more and more now. Maybe he's not such a jerk. There we go. Duty complete! Victory is ours! It seems to be the end of them, and of the path as well. Time to set up another base. Uh-oh. As far as operational duration goes, that was pushing the limit. Still, it should suffice. Just make it out of nano machines next time. And between scrambling to stay out of the way of Nero's new toy, I found myself wondering about that card you used, Alf. Care to explain? He boasted that it is but one of many tools at his disposal. Be not deceived by his appearance. Like all of Omega's creations, Alpha was chosen for his prowess in battle. Analysis complete. I love these little TV head things. Results may match revised predictions. At this rate of improvement, you will fail to qualify as subjects of note. Midsummer, your parameters are notably inferior. Dost thou believe me, the mighty worm, I was in life? That incarnation perished long ago. My fate was sealed the moment I delivered my spawn upon this far-flung star. That they might be suffered to remain, I did offer my life unto Hydaelyn, abating thenceforth in spectral form, a servant to be summoned in her hour of need. Your account correlates with my records, explains why I arrived on this planet, only to find that my journey's purpose was lost. Of necessity, my priority shifted to repairs, even as I searched for a new target of sufficient strength. Yet, I still don't understand why you aid these creatures. I should think the reason plain, but mayhap 'tis not so for a soulless machine such as thee. By thee and thine was my home laid waste. Sound of thee, thy very scent, visiteth upon my tempest of rage. But I lend these mortals what little aid I can render. Logical. For your proposed, if proposed to facilitate my destruction, it would require an entirely more powerful Entity more powerful than you were in your prime. Without the means to muster such might, your presence here is meaningless. The experiment concludes. Alpha Group, your next opponent awaits you through the Sigmascape. Enter and commence the contest. Alright, so we're going through the Sigmascape. Version 1.0, 2.0, 3.0, and 4.0 now. I'm guessing that's what that means. He's a jerk, but you still love him? Yeah, I still love him. Hero's still fun. Alright. Hey, Sid. So that should do it. Our base of operations is up and running. Now, what I'd really like to do is delve a little deeper in Omega's past, but as our dragon seems disinclined to indulge my curiosity, we had but focus on the task at hand. Let's get on with conquering the occupants of the Sigmascape, shall we? Alright. Let's talk about Sid quickly. It is ready to discuss your foray into the Sigmascape. Okay, so before you cross the threshold, we should take a moment to discuss where we stand. This is a test world we need to conquer, the Sigmascape. Sigmascape. Is that a mask or a face? The castle was certainly a surprise, but this is verging on disturbing. And we certainly have no idea of what it might signify. My first instinct is to dive straight into our analysis. The problem being that without a reference point from within the Sigmascape to start with, we have no way of knowing if we're even analyzing the correct data, which means you'll just have to go blind. Hardly the best way to enter into a fight, but needs must and all that. Are you up for the challenge? Of course we are. Let's do this. Although, can I ask you to join him, Alpha? We seem to be fine out here, but Luneth will need your authorization if he is to do battle inside the test world. Of course. Keep your wits about you, Savior. Your next opponent could be almost anything. Quest accepted. All right, but I think I'm gonna save that for tomorrow. We got about 3 hours or so here, so yeah, I'm gonna save that for tomorrow. I kind of like how we're learning a little bit more about Omega and our dragon friend too. So like our dragon came from a different star, so a different planet, and Omega was on that planet. I'm not sure if Omega was created on that planet or like crashed on that planet. And Omega's been around for a long time, but Omega like destroyed everything on that planet and then chased the dragon here to try to fight it, to try to get stronger. And then with the dragon, our dragon friend, Midsummer being killed when he got here, Omega had nothing to fight, so just kind of like repaired itself until now. Lots of crazy stuff going on. Definitely interested in how this whole... I'll see. I'm excited to see. Don't worry, I'm very excited to see how this goes there to call. I'm very excited because yeah, it's just interesting that like, you know, it's a Final Fantasy game, but we're going through like multiple planets, multiple dimensions. It's interesting. Endwalker's gonna tell all. I'm excited to get the Endwalker. Only one and kind of like the half expansions gonna get the Endwalker. We'll be there. We'll be there before you know it. Hopefully I can finish Omega this week and next week, and then start on the next main story quest when I get back in September, and then hopefully mid-September, mid-October, maybe we'll be starting, or sorry, end of September, mid-October, we'll be starting Shadowbringers. That'd be kind of awesome when I get to play a white mage. Pew pew! All the maging stuff. But yeah, thank you to Kyle, thank you Drazer for joining me in game. I'll be back tomorrow at about noon Pacific Standard Time to play some more Final Fantasy XIV. Although tomorrow it's going to be a little bit of a shorter day. I'll probably only play until about 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for about 2 hours, and then I need to leave and do some stuff. But yeah, I'll join for a little bit tomorrow. Excited for that, seeing how far we can get into it. It's been a lot quicker, this story and stuff. Strangely enough, I'm more interested in this story, but it's giving me less story. It's how this game works, right? Even more excited for Endwalker now. Yeah, thank you guys so much. Also be streaming Saturday some Star Wars: The Old Republic, and we will be doing on Sunday doing an extra stream for Guild Wars 2. If you guys want to join me, even if you can't join me in game, join me on the stream to celebrate 10 years of Guild Wars 2. I'll be streaming that probably starting about 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and I think I convinced Vanessa to join me to hang out and chat with everybody too. So yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me today. And apparently I should do the first quest of the Eureka quest line too. Okay, I can maybe do that too there, Drazor. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me today. As always, yeah, very excited. But yeah, until next time, keep your stick on the ice.